Today, we're going to take one single, really common word and use it to unlock this incredible story about language, how we communicate, and a huge idea to make English simple for the whole world. So let's start with a little puzzle. What in the world could possibly connect your family, the link between two different ideas, and, get this, a pretty complex concept in mathematics? It sounds like a riddle, I know, but the answer is actually way simpler than you think. And that answer is just one word: relation. This word, this one little word, is at the absolute heart of our story today. And as you're going to see, the way it can mean so many different things is the key to understanding something much, much bigger. All right, so let's dive in and see how this one word can cover so much ground. We're going to look at three totally different definitions for relation. First up, we've got the meaning you probably use all the time. A relation is just the way two things are connected. You can think of it like a bridge or a link between different concepts. And here's a perfect example. This sentence shows a super clear connection, a cause and effect, right? Good food and good health, they have a direct relation. Simple enough. Okay, now for meaning number two, and we're switching gears completely here. A relation can also just be a member of your family. The word goes from this abstract idea of a connection to something very personal and human. This makes it crystal clear. When you talk about your relations, you're talking about your relatives, your family. It's the exact same word, but in a totally different context. And for our third and final definition, hold on, because we are taking a sharp turn into the world of higher math. Now, don't worry, we don't need to get into the weeds of group theory here. The important thing is just to see the incredible range of this word. It goes from your family dinner all the way to a university textbook. So this brings us to the big question. Why? I mean, why is this one word doing so much heavy lifting in the English language? Well, it's not an accident. There's actually a very specific reason for its power. And that reason is exactly what we're about to get into. The whole mystery of the word relation is about to be solved, and it has everything to do with joining a very, very exclusive club. You know, the reason it's so flexible isn't because of some complicated linguistic rule that evolved over hundreds of years. Nope. It's actually the result of a very deliberate, calculated choice. See, the word relation wasn't just left to chance. It was hand-picked. It was specifically selected to be part of a fundamental toolkit for the entire English language. And here it is. Here is the magic number, 850. The word relation is just one of only 850 words on a master list, a list known as the Basic English List. And this number? It's the key to everything. So what on earth is this list of 850 words? Well, it's the foundation of something called Basic English. It was a whole project designed to create a simplified but still totally functional version of the language for everybody in the world to use. So Basic English isn't some new language. It's more like a stripped-down, super efficient version of the one we already know. The whole system just uses 850 essential words, like our friend relation. And they were all chosen because of how powerful and versatile they are. The whole goal was to create a tool for clear global communication, one that could express even complex ideas with total clarity. And this leads us to the real genius of the whole system. The power of Basic English isn't just about having fewer words. It's about how those core words act like building blocks for a much, much bigger vocabulary. I mean, just look at this. From that one core word, relation, you can easily build or understand all these related terms: relate, relationship, related. By just learning that one fundamental word, you suddenly get access to a whole family of ideas. That is the genius of the system right there. And that, right there, is the big takeaway from our little investigation today. The story of the word relation really shows us that you don't always need more words to say more. Sometimes, having a small, powerful, carefully chosen set of tools is the absolute best way to build understanding across any barrier. So I'll leave you with this little challenge. Think about the language you use every single day. Do you think you could get your point across, describe your world, your work, your feelings, using only that core list of 850 words? It's a pretty fascinating thing to think about.